The difference between the permissive will and the perfect will of God. Sometimes as children of God, we are going through things because we are in the permissive will of God. What is the perfect will of God? This is how God predestined things to be from time immemorial. Let me speak about marriage. In the book of Malachi, chapter 2, verse 16, it says, I hate divorce, that says the Lord. Right now, why did Moses allow the Israelites in the wilderness to divorce their wives? Say, give her a letter of divorce. And when the Apostle Paul wrote, he says, if an unbeliever leaves you, you are free to marry again. And then they asked Jesus, said, Jesus, so why did Moses allow them to divorce? Jesus said, it was because of their hard-heartedness, the inability of human beings to forgive one another, to just sit down, speak, and let the marriage work. Stop beating your wife. Stop beating your husband. Be faithful. Stop cheating. Start to understand, agree, and speak to one another in love, in unity, and in conformity. When God says what God has put together, let no man put asunder, because that is his perfect will that you stay together. But because of our inability to forgive, Moses allowed them to divorce. Now that's the permissive will of God. That's the will of God is not for you to divorce. No, that is permissive. And now because you left your wife who was in the perfect will of God, you left your husband who was in the perfect will of God, you went and married someone who is not in the perfect will of God. Now that is the permissive will of God, because now you have to start conforming to things. You have to start changing ways. It comes with its own challenges, its pains, and its delays. And that's the thing about the permissive will of God. If it is not the perfect will, God may allow it so that man can still carry out their free will, but it will come with challenges. It will come with delays. It will come with pain. Now you have to learn a new wife, a new husband, new in-laws, new challenges. You had started developing, building your house together. You were now at the foundation, about to get to the window level. Now you have separated. You found somebody else. Now you are starting from zero. No foundation, no window level. There are delays that have been caused, not only in the physical, but in the spirit too. Now your children are going to have to choose. Should we stay with daddy? Should we stay with mommy? Now, some parents are going to start to badmouth the other. Speak against me. Speak against you. Now we are in court. We are wasting money fighting through divorce. The permissive will of God. It has its challenges. It has its pains. And it has its delays. Always strive to live in the perfect will of God. If you marry your wife, you might disagree, but work through it. Don't beat your wife. Don't beat your husband. Don't be violent. Just love them. Love them more. One of the greatest commandments of all is love. Love your neighbor as yourself. That's what Jesus said. Love your neighbor as yourself. Isaiah chapter 46 verse 10, it says, I make known the end from the beginning.